miles, smoke on. Off brakes now. Burners ready now, and the Blue Angel Diamond is rolling. As they pass before you, you will notice that the smoke is not visible while the engines are an afterburner. The smoke comes on as Commander Doyle calls for the deselection of afterburner. Pulling through the horizon, fuel roll formation 180 degrees to the upright position, completing the half Cuban 8 on takeoff. Back to the right, Blue Angels 5 and 6 are rolling. Blue Angel number 4 out. Demonstrate the maximum performance turn radius of the F-18. You'll execute it. Blue Angel number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing 4-point hesitation rolls.
That's us, that's right. Gotta love this American ride. Both ends of the ocean. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Just enjoy right here with me. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be.
As the formation pulls to level, each pilot will perform an individual brake turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel Airshow brake. Approaching center point, each pilot will perform an individual brake turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. As each aircraft accelerates to 500 miles per hour, they will perform a reversal turn back toward the flight line. You should be able to follow the individual smoke trails as all 4 aircraft converge on center point with maximum closure and minimum separation. From the right, the section High Alpha Pass.
I'm at an all-time.
Commander Doyle calls smoke on, ready break.
Is there any more water?
As each aircraft accelerates to 500 miles per hour, they will perform a 1/2 cubic reversal turn. As they pull up and over the top, you should be able to follow the individual smoke trails as all 6 pilots simultaneously roll their aircraft 180 degrees and head back towards show center. From 6 separate directions, they'll converge on center point with maximum closure and minimum separation at a combined closure rate of over 1,000 miles per hour. Pilots, maintenance crews, and support personnel everywhere. From the left, the Blue Angels 2018. Whether it be tactical jets, propeller-driven aircraft, or helicopters, each requires a skill that the naval aviator must master. In order to perfect this skill, Navy and Marine Corps pilots spend a great deal of time in the landing pattern practicing carrier approaches. In front of you now, Commander Doyle and his wingmen are setting up to simulate a carrier approach. Approaching the runway from the left, Commander Doyle is confirming that the landing checks have been complete and that each aircraft is in fact ready to land. Rolling out on final, they'll make constant power and line-up corrections to maintain the optimum descent rate for the proper touchdown point. pilots you've been watching perform here this afternoon are but a small part of the Blue Angel team. The men and women in blue uniforms standing before you are members of the elite Blue Angel maintenance crew. Through hard work, many long hours, and unselfish dedication, they have each year for the past 72 years provided us with the aircraft availability necessary to perform each of these demonstrations. As the aircraft taxi back, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the Blue Angel maintenance crew. Command Master Chief Chris Ziegler from West Monroe, Louisiana. Maintenance Master Chief Matthew Heathcote from Bradford, Illinois. Maintenance Chief Michael Galloway from Helena, Georgia. And Chris Massacon from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Crew Coordinator Darius Austin from Panama City, Florida. Crew Chief number 1 Robert Fitzpatrick from St. Louis, Missouri. First Mech Brandon Williams from Jacksonville, Florida. Crew Chief number 2 Roderick Stevenson from Farmington, New Mexico. First Mech Nicole Oviedo from Los Angeles, California. Crew Chief number 3 Morgan Alvarez from New Orleans, Louisiana. First Mech Michael Hartwell from Westmoreland, New York. Crew Chief number 4 Sylvia Todd from Davenport, New York. First Mech Daniel Yater from Decula, Georgia. Crew Chief number 5 Brandon Bates from Cocoa Beach, Florida. First Mech Felix Rayer from Nanakuli, Hawaii. Blue Angel number 6, the opposing solo from Wamego, Kansas, Lieutenant Commander Brandon Hempler. Flying Blue Angel number 5, the lead solo from Kennesaw, Georgia, Lieutenant Commander Tyler Davies. Flying Blue Angel number 4, the slot pilot from Danville, California, Lieutenant Commander Nate Scott. Flying Blue Angel number 3, the left wingman from Memphis, Tennessee, Major Jeffrey Michael Mullins. Flying Blue Angel number 2, the right wingman from Fremont, California, Lieutenant Commander Damon Cruz. And flying Blue Angel number 1, the commanding officer and flight leader of the Blue Angels from League City, Texas, Commander Eric Doyle. Ladies and gentlemen, representing your United States Navy and Marine Corps, the Blue Angels 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it up and down the line for the Blue Angels. And a big round of applause for the voice of the Blue Angels from Lawton, Oklahoma, Lieutenant Commander Andre Webb.